right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 436. Last week I said that we're sort of going to stay into the martial arts field, but it's not exactly a martial arts movie, but there was a lot of swordplay in this movie. Well, yeah. Going back in the animation field also. Anime, Highlander, The Search for Vengeance. Yeah, man. Yeah, I covered not all of the Highlander movies, thankfully, but I covered the ones that mattered, that mattered most. I might do Endgame one day. I might do Endgame one day. But this right here, man, Highlander, The Search for Vengeance. I wanted to touch on this for a long time. And yeah, man, I tell you, yeah, whoever put this out, whoever put this thing out on YouTube, man, thanks a lot. Cause I never would have found this some bitch any other way. Believe that. I mean, hell, this movie, it came out in 2007. It was distributed by Manga Entertainment in 2007. Showed up once on U.S. television, and that was the only time I saw it. And yeah. And then, Sci-Fi Channel, back when Sci-Fi Channel was actually Sci-Fi Channel, back when Sci-Fi Channel was actually showing something that was not a Twilight Zone marathon or Chucky. Back when they actually had some programming. Well, Chucky is programming, damn good programming too. But, Sci-Fi Channel used to be Sci-Fi Channel. Now it's just a fledgling network that just shows Harry Potter marathons 24/7. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that was the only time I saw it. It was on Sci-Fi Channel. And yeah, this movie, directed by the same cat that directed Ninja Scroll, which I did cover, and Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust, which I still have not seen. And written by the same cat that did the Highlander TV series and the spin-off series, The Raven, and he wrote the movie Highlander the Source, which I will not talk about because that movie sucked. I mean, Jesus. I mean, they had the nerve to play a cover of Princess of the Universe instead of the Queen original. I mean, what the hell is up with that? Don't tell me you couldn't get the rights. I mean, hell, the goddamn song was written for the first movie. Okay. And you played the damn song for the TV show as the theme song. But anyway, yeah. The guy that wrote that movie, he wrote this movie also. At least this movie was better than The Source. But in a way, it felt like this is an extended episode of the TV show. It felt like a TV show. It felt like a TV movie. In a way, it was a TV movie. I mean, you didn't see this come out in theaters, did you? Damn thing straight to video. And it aired on Sci-Fi Channel. One time, and one time only. So yeah, if you got this movie on video, then cool. You're one of the lucky ones. If you've seen it on YouTube, like me, and you seen the edited version, somebody that put this thing up on YouTube, they cut out the sex scene. Yeah, this is anime, You want to see some boobs in this movie. But not in this particular cut. I'm going to link it in the comment. I'm going to pin it in the comments. So yeah, the animated movie, this particular movie that I'm talking about right now, I'm going to pin it in the comments, and it's going to be it's going to be not the first thing you'll see, but anyway, it felt like the TV show mostly, even though it was a movie, it felt like a TV show. You know, judging by the dude that wrote the movie, he wrote the TV show, wrote episodes of the TV show. And yeah, I tell you, man, yeah, it's a damn good movie though. It's a damn good movie. Yeah, it's one of the better other Highlander movies. That's for damn sure. And yeah, we got a new character, Colin McLeod. Not Duncan, not Connor, not Quentin from the animated series, but Colin McLeod. So yeah, that's a plus right there. And here's another thing, each and every single Highlander variation, iteration, whatever you want to call it, incarnation, whatever you want to call it. Well, they didn't call him McLeod in the animated series, but in the first movie and in and all throughout the TV show, yeah, he was called McLeod. They barely mentioned his first name, but yeah, the immortal, the star immortal in those Highlanders was just named McLeod. In this movie, he was named Colin. Everybody knew him as Colin. Yeah, he's Colin McLeod of the Clan McLeod, but everybody knew him as Colin in this movie. Yeah, man, I tell you, you got this character, and then you got the bad guy in the movie, Marcus Octavius. And this dude, man, talk about somebody who utilized his time here on Earth as an immortal. Not only that he is a highly skilled fighter, but this guy, he can paint better than Rembrandt. He can play piano. He can play the hell out the guitar, which you saw in the opening of the movie. Pretty much when they played the opening song, we had that guitar riff going, and it was from him. So it was like he was playing the opening of he was playing the opening song. That's what it looked like. That's what it felt like. That's the vibe we was getting. And yeah, yeah, you play piano, you could play guitar, you could paint better than Rembrandt, one of the greatest painters out there in his time frame. But yeah, he can speak multiple languages. I think he said what was it, 5 languages, 5 or 7, something like that. But yeah, he can speak multiple languages. He utilized his time here on Earth, and throughout the 2,000 years that he was going, he utilized his time on Earth to do other things, not only plan for his own brand of world domination. This guy, he tried to build his own utopia through every single time frame that he lived in. And it was Colin that came in and just foiled his plan. Because the only thing Colin had going for him was revenge. That's all he wanted. He wanted to kill Marcus throughout the entire movie. That's why this movie called Search for Vengeance. He wanted to kill him throughout this entire movie. And yeah, he wanted revenge because Marcus killed his wife 2,000 years ago. So yeah, for 2,000 years, that's all he had on his mind. Vengeance. And he went through time. He went through hell and high water. He went through era after era just so he could try and kill Marcus, just so he could try and take Marcus's head. Don't forget, he's immortal. And that's the only way you get to kill an immortal. Take the head, you take the quickening, which is the power and their knowledge. That's all he wanted to do. And yeah, Marcus, he just bested him in every single opportunity. Not only that, man, he kicked this dude's ass every single time. Every single time they crossed paths. Okay, whether it was during feudal Japan or whether it was during World War II, the Dark Ages, the middle, the medieval, medieval age. You know, the days of the samurai. You know, whether it was any of that, Colin, every time he found Marcus, challenged him, tried to get at his ass. Time of the Roman Empire. Every time he tried to get at him, Colin whooped his ass. He didn't take his head. He didn't even try to take his head. Not until we go into this current time frame in this movie. It's what, 2187. The current time frame in this movie, you know, just shows, you know, the moments of time that we went through. Yeah, we went from the past all the way up into the future. And yeah, 2187, the current time, 2187 New York, a dystopian time that he tried to build into his own personal utopia, Marcus. And, you know, Colin, he tried to get him again. Marcus, he tried to get this virus in the air. And he almost succeeded too. But yeah, Colin, you know, after he took Marcus's head, the quickening destroyed the virus in the air, you know, yeah, it was, you know, it was finally over. Now Marcus, and now Colin McLeod, he can finally live his life, a life that he never had that chance to live because he was so driven on revenge the whole time, his whole time, you know, 2,000 years, his whole time. So yeah, I tell you, man, really not much to describe this movie. Really not much to talk about this movie. And it's just all about this one immortal that went through time, getting his ass kicked, only to finally get his own comeuppance. You know, once he finally got Marcus, once he finally took his head, once he finally got the quickening, he got his power and his knowledge. Once he finally got all of that, you know, it's like he could breathe a breath of fresh air. And yeah, you know, and through that, yeah, he found love again through from a girl named Delia, who was pretty much the reincarnation of Colin's wife, Mora. Yeah. And another thing too, yeah, I like the fact that they utilized the Scottish accents in this movie. You know, in the past, you know, in 215 AD, in the past, you know, when Colin was, you know, just a normal Scotsman. You know, he had a Scottish accent. And then, you know, once, you know, after he became immortal and then he lived through time at the time, he lost the accent and, you know, we just heard, you know, you just heard him speak, you know. So yeah, I liked that, you know. It remind me of the first Highlander, you know, when Connor McLeod, you know, he was in a police station. He was in there questioning, and one of the cops asked him, "Yeah, he talked funny. Where you from?" And Connor answered lots of different places. So yeah, you know, not only he went through time, but he adopted so many accents, he lost his own, you know. He adopted so many accents and languages, he lost his own Scottish accent. And yeah, he just developed his own brand of an accent. But yeah, with this movie, lost the Scottish accent completely. He don't speak in American, speaking English. So yeah. But yeah, this movie though, it's a hell of a movie to watch. Great movie to watch. Yeah, like I said, one of the better sequels. It's not even a sequel. It's a standalone. But it's one of the better Highlander movies. The first anime in the franchise. And yeah, a straight up solid 4 out of 5. That's what I'm giving this movie, Jack. Yeah. Yeah, Highlander, The Search for Vengeance. 5 out of 5. That's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Now next week, going to put some comedy into this month. Man, all this martial arts talk, all this talk about immortality. Today, next week, gonna do some comedy. Ain't for the bushes. There goes my hero. We're going to talk about that next week, man. Keep it locked right here for that. Check out this shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. Finally got a new computer. And going to put these screens up along with the other videos I did this year. So yeah, in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.